So from time to time I'm going to take you into one of my websites, specifically the one that you joined the treasure chest through, actually, at honestownbusiness.com. And we've got some competition that we need to beat for a particular keyword that I would like to be number one for. So I'm going to show you what it is that I do when I want to become number one, when I want to be number one on a search engines for a specific keyword. And we'll just go in now and I'll show you. I'm showing you this on an established website rather than a new website, because this will give you an insight into the kind of things that you want to do and that you are able to do to fight for such big keywords. So because we want to please Google on this, and we want to make sure that Google is the one that gives us the position that we want in this, we're going to use their search engine and their browser. We're using Google Chrome, and I'm going to start in UK. Go to Google UK. I'm based in the United Kingdom, so it makes sense to start there. We're going to use the keyword that we're after, which is home business success, which I got to tell you is an extremely hard keyword to go after. So it's 188 million. Let's get that circle in there. Okay, well, that's live today. And that just means for those keywords, home business success, there are 188 million competing web pages for that keyword. Okay, so this is a real hard keyword to go after. And we've got a couple of bits of software on, as usual, which tells us certain things. This is the Google PageRank. So Google sees this as a PageRank 4, which means that the relative information and content that's on this website to this keyword is specifically high. Yeah, and not just this keyword, but based on the whole niche of this keyword and all words around it. So we'll just ignore these for now because we're not really interested in them. We're just interested in his page rank for the guys we're going to try and compete with, and then see what we can do about that. So the website that we're trying to get to number one for this keyword at google.co.uk is this website here, honestownbusiness.com. So you can see that the website is number 2, number 3 and number 4 at the moment in UK, and the top keyword is honest home business. So the search engines are picking up because this is the keyword. This is an inner page. Yeah, this is the home page, this is the inner page. So the first result it's giving me is honest home business for that. So something's not quite right there. And then the third result is the same website, excuse me, and is the keyword home business success. So this inner page here for that keyword is competing and holding its own at number 3 with a page rank of 2, which is quite good, I must say, for an inner page to be competing with that amount of work. So you can see that we are in with a chance there. So this website owns position 2, 3 and 4 at the moment, and then you can see this is the whole results for the whole page, and at the end are the related searches here, which are obviously long tail keywords based around that same keyword. And so along with this keyword there's hundreds of long tail keywords that we can go after to try and beat this guy here. So this is the guy we got to beat, renegadesuccess.com. He hasn't even got the keywords in his domain name, and yet he's got number 1. This plays a good part. I know this guy personally. Today he's competition because we're both going after the same keyword and we both want to be number 1. As it happens, Devon Brown is a great guy. He's done very well for himself. He puts himself out there. He's very skilled at what he does, and so today we're competition because we're after this keyword. Tomorrow we'll be partners. That's what happens in this business. Okay, because we're in the same niche, there's no reason why we shouldn't partner up. If I've got a product that he likes, or he's got a product that I like, then we do some work together. Okay, but he's competition today, and until I get that number 1 spot, until I get him off there, I'm not going to stop. So he's real competition. So let's go back to the search. So you can see I'm going over to .com. So it says go to Google UK because we are on .com right now. Okay, so we're going to type that same keyword in again, home business success. And there are more competing web pages, as you would expect. It hasn't actually gone up that much, but it's 190 million, which is still an extreme amount of results for those keywords. So again, Mr. Devon Brown is number 1 with his page rank 4. This www.awomaninbusiness.com is number 2 with a home-based employment, woman home business success. So she's managed to push herself here to number 2 without even having the main keyword at the beginning there. So that's good competition for someone who's managed to get there without even using the keywords correctly. And her domain name, the only keyword it has is business. Okay, now that's living proof about what happens when you do a generic search for them. You know we do inverted commas for our direct competition, but I just want to show you what would happen if a human being typed this in. So we're not just looking at the competition, we're looking at what would actually happen if a person put those results in on both .com and .co.uk. So again, this website, this keyword's coming up again, look, Honest Own Business. We've managed to get into number 3 and number 4 for that keyword with 190 million competing results. And you can see nothing's really changed. There's a few extra ones in there, but the majority of them are the same ones that we saw on .co.uk, and that was also backed up by the fact that this hasn't grown much. They're both huge numbers to start with. Okay, so Mr. Devon Brown has to leave this position, I'm afraid, and so does this A Woman in Business. She's going to have to leave there, because I'm not interested in those two being above me. He's going to get 60% of the clicks, and then the rest of us are going to share what's left. This is probably going to get between 10 and 15%, depending on the keyword and how well it sits. And this one are going to share maybe 10-15% of the keywords, of the traffic that's available on this page with that amount of competing. And when we do a search to see what the demand is, how many people are typing that in for results, we'll see that number 1 is where you really want to be. So I'm going to show you how we do that.